Hey guys, today in this video I wanted to talk to you about like my new favorite crappie bait. Not sponsored by them whatsoever, anything, but I've gotten real big into crappie fishing this year. A lot of it is just me trying to get better with my active target. I was told by some people that are very good with forward-facing sonar that you need to go out and do some crappie fishing. They're like, the more crappie fishing you do and the better you get at crappie fishing and using your active target for the crappie fishing, the better you're going to be able to use it for bass. So that was the goal. It's been my goal last year, get better with my electronics, and it's still a goal today, get better with my electronics. So without any further ado, my new favorite crappie bait is this. This is the Z-Man Micro Finesse, and it's called the Shad FryZ. And actually, this color right here is my favorite color. I think it's called coconut. Let me find the bag right quick. Coconut Ice Glow, right there. That's like my favorite color, and I had a phenomenal day, and I'll tell you about it in a minute. But this is my new favorite crappie bait. Throwing it. So let's just kind of talk about it a little bit. So this bait, as you can see, it's a little swim bait, and I love throwing swim bait for bass, and it's good for crappie as well. You see, it's got like a little segmented tail, and I mean, heck, me just shaking, it's like quivering. But when you come through the water, that tail is just kind of like shaking just a tad when you're coming through the water, and I mean, phenomenal. So one thing you got to know when you fish this is it's the Elastic. So it's Z-Man product. So it uses that Elastic. One, it is very durable. I'm talking about durable. Like, you catch a bunch on one bait. So that's good, because it's like, I think they're $4.99 a pack. And, you know, that's a pack of, I think it's 10. It doesn't really say. I think it's 10. It's like 8 to 10 is what it is. So it's amazing. So again, it's that Elastic material, so it floats. It's more buoyant than a Bobby Garland. Everybody fishes the Bobby Garland baby shad, and I fish it. So it's more buoyant. So you got to keep that in the thought when you're out fishing, you know, because if you put it on what I've found is if I put it on a 16th ounce jig head, which is my favorite size to throw, it doesn't sink like it's on a 16th ounce jig head because of the buoyancy. It floats a little bit, which is also an amazing thing, because you can float that little jig head above the crappie a little bit more, and you get more bites because of it. You can slow reel it. It's not going to sink as fast, so you can creep it above those crappie. And like, if you've used active target or live scope for crappie, and you see those big bunch of crappie, you put that on that little head and it'll just float above that crappie's head. You can just stop reeling and it'll just float there, and you'll just watch them. It's crazy. And like, hell, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. So I took my father-in-law out. It was the day after, or it was the weekend after Thanksgiving, and I'd already found some crappie, and I think I posted that video, and I'll put it up in the little eye. Go back and watch it, where I found these crappie by myself. So me and him go back the next week, and I went to Cabela's, and I was looking for some baits because I was using pink. I think the color is called Opening Night. It's a pink Bobby Garland baby shad. So I was looking for some more of those, because I mean, it's been my hot bait. It's been catching a bunch of them. And I saw this pink, and I was like, hey, I'm gonna get it. Looks cool. I have it rigged up, ready to go on a rod. We pull up, and I didn't even take my life jacket off, run up, drop the trolling motor, haven't even got the electronics on yet. Make a cast, and I watch this thing slow sink and it's like 6 foot of visibility that day. It's super clear on Tennessee River. And I start slowly reeling this thing, and I'm like, man, it's not going down far enough. I need to get down farther. Well, then the crappies start coming up and hitting it where I can see them. If you've ever swam a jig in Coosa grass or water willow and saw those fish come up and flash on it, and how exciting that is, dude, that right there is exactly what I got with this little bait catching those crappie. And we were catching them. Like, I'll post the Instagram video I took right here. I think so. Me and Papa's been out here for about an hour and a half, and we got about 20. And they're still eating, so we're gonna catch more. It was like an hour and a half, and we done had 20 something. And we were throwing them back. If they wasn't 10 inches long, we were throwing them back. We ended up taking like 34 home. I mean, we had a blast. So that's one of the reasons I wanted to show you all this. I've caught them on other colors. So this one is my favorite color, right there. My favorite color, no doubt. This one, and this one is on the Z-Man head. And the Z-Man heads are different because they look like the little Ned heads. Get it in front of the camera. So they look like the little Ned heads. But they're not normal, I'm going to say normal weights, because, you know, we're usually a 32nd or a 16th or an 8th or a 24th or something like this. They have like 1/10 and I think a 1/20th. This is a 1/10. It's kind of bigger. So I think I looked at it more as a 1/16th. It's going to act more like a 1/16th. I really haven't fished it. I personally, my favorite hook is that sickle style hook for a crappie, number 4. This is a 8th with a number 4 in it. This one is a 16th, same style hook, that sickle hook. I don't know. I guess that's how you call it. So those are my two go-to jig heads. And I want to say I got these jig heads from Waterfront on Guntersville Lake. Everybody knows Waterfront. So those are my 2 little jig heads that I've been going to. But the colors, so you got that coconut ice glow, which is that pink and white. Of course, you got to have this color, which is electric chicken. You know, you got pink with chartreuse. This color is called, what is it? Purple Death? Yeah, Purple Death. It's purple with some flake in it and chartreuse. It's been the catcher for me. Where'd it go? Bumblebee. I was looking for Bumblebee. What did I do? Oh, Bumblebee. It's still in the pack. So it's black with chartreuse. I've caught some on it when it's like muddy water. Caught this one. He's a keeper, kind of thick. This one is called Dark and Stormy, so it's purple, clear with some flake in it. This one's great when it's like super clear water. This is a real go-to. And plus, you know, you've got some of the other colors you're used to, like this one is, what's that one called? Blue Glimmer Sparkle. So kind of like a monkey milk. Similar to a monkey milk. Pearl, so just straight white. And this one, this is another super, when water's super clear, is Smelt. So it's a gray with white, gray back white. Dude, I'm telling y'all, I'm super loving this bait. This is one of my favorites. And they also have like some other styles, like this one. I can't remember what you call that, but it's like a stinger. I think it's a stinger. Stingers. It's got a different head. It's more like a Bobby Garland. And I've been dropping those on fish. They got tickler. I don't think I got, let me see. Grab my bag of baits. I think I got a tickler in here somewhere. Should have pulled these out. Well, I should have done. Oh, yeah. Well, here's a tickler. Y'all see that. I haven't really tried these yet. I bought them and haven't tried them just because I love the shad fries so much. I was just like buying stuff. But that's it, guys. Those, if you crappie fish, I highly recommend finding you some of these. I know I found mine at Cabela's and Bass Pro. Omnia has them. And that's another thing, guys. I've been posting my trips out on omnia.com. I've been posting my fishing trips and like talking about how I've been catching them and what the baits have been using. So I'll link it down below where you can find me on Omnia. But they have all the products and where you can buy them. And again, I'm not sponsored by Z-Man whatsoever. Like you can shoot your boy some of these and some jackhammers. Whew, I love it. But I'm not sponsored by them whatsoever. This is one of those things I've decided to do this year is baits. No matter if I have any kind of deal with them, if I'm on any kind of staff or anything, if it's a good bait and I'm using it, you're going to hear from me. And this was one of them. And I wanted to put it out there for all my crappie guys because I've been tearing the crappie up. I've been tearing the crappie up and I'm loving it. And I just wanted to share this with you guys. So, you know, take the time, go get you some of these. I'll link them down in the description so you can find them. The jighead, to me, I think you need to stick to a 4 hook. Would be the best in my opinion. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, again, leave them down below. I'll gladly answer them. Take care of the YouTube thing. If you like this video, please hit the subscribe button. If you're not subscribed, hit the like button. Leave a comment. Ding the bell so you will know when I post more videos. But that's it, guys. Go get you some of these. Go catch you some crappie. Fill those freezers up because I can tell you one thing. It makes my wife very happy that there's a bunch of crappie in the freezer. So until next time, stay safe, tight lines, and we'll see you on the water.